What's up, guys? So I'm doing this video kind of as an attachment to the last carving video that I did. I realized that I didn't do a lot of carving on that video, and so I've gotten some comments about wanting to actually see how to do some relief carving. So guys, there's not going to be a lot of talking in this video, and I'm actually probably going to speed the footage up quite a bit. But I'll pause it, I'll slow it down to the normal speed for when I'm talking about a different thing that I'm doing or looking at something different, and I'll slow it down for that. But for the most part, guys, I'll go slow on a lot of it, but a lot of it, guys, is just time and just kind of sitting, and now's a good time to put some earphones in and turn on a good book or listen to some good tunes and start carving. That's what I'm gonna do. So this is the mug, guys. This is the one I did in that video, the book one. So that's the one that I'm gonna be carving. And so yeah, guys, this is just pretty much gonna be me, and I'll eventually you'll see that when I'm done here, it's just gonna kind of speed up. So I'll just show you guys right where I'm at now. So this is where I'm at, and I'm just gonna probably start here and then work my way down and around, and I'm just gonna start pulling away and cleaning out, giving this here some depth, because we've got to work. Like, this is gonna be, so this is gonna be the shallowest, a little bit deeper and then a little bit deeper. So I've got to clean a lot of this clay out of the way so I can give it, this one, the depth that it needs, so we can give it that three-dimensional look, okay? So I'm gonna kind of turn this way so you guys can watch what I'm doing. So this is where I'll just kind of tell you guys. So as you're carving and you're bringing out your three-dimensional shape, one thing that you want to do though is feather. So what I'm doing here is coming into this negative space area here, and I'm feathering this out so it kind of looks like it just helps with the popping out of the carving. You're just kind of relieving it, and I'm not completely making it flat. I'm just lightly bringing it out, and if you were to look at it, there would be kind of where from here it would kind of go down and back out, but I'm just trying to feather it in, just making it kind of blend in a little bit more, so it's not so, like, if you look right here, you can see that this is a really aggressive line, but if I come in here with this and I drag it back and I take some of this clay off, it helps give the books that feeling of depth. And if you do it right, you can actually make it look like it's, a pretty, that the book is pretty thick, even though it's actually not that deep. So that's something you want to do, is make sure that you're feathering these things out, cleaning this up as you go. Okay, so I've got it carved out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on the steps. So my first step is I'm going to take this bottom book and I'm going to bring it down lower, and then I'll work on the next one, and then probably not take much of anything except for where some of these areas that need to come out, like for the pages and stuff like that, so I can separate the covers from the pages. But so I've got to come quite a bit down with this one here. It's one of the reasons why I didn't clean this up too much here. So I'm not cleaning it up right now. Right now I'm just trying to get that depth that I can get out of it without going too deep. So yeah. Okay. Okay, so if you want, the one thing you guys can do as you're carving, you're going to start carving away your lines. And if it makes you feel comfortable, if you want to come back through and draw your lines back in, if you think that will help, and sometimes it really can. To help you remember where, your different curves are and stuff. So for instance, like this one right here, I need to go a lot sharper on that spine. And if I want, I can come through here. So with these assignments, guys, I'm using just these simple tools, the tools that came in your toolkit, okay? And you know, so like I might use this or something like that, guys. But I'll tell you this right now, in my own private studio, I actually have got a lot of tools that I've made over the years. As a matter of fact, my most favorite tools in almost every aspect of ceramics are tools that I have made, or tools that have been given to me from other artists who have made them themselves. So handmade tools. So, you know, don't be afraid to go and, I mean, you know, go and find something that you can use to get some of these littler, tinier areas and stuff like that, like a popsicle stick or even a stick off of a tree, or, you know, a nail or something like that. And, you know, use those things to, you know, get into these little areas and stuff like that. I'm going to try and get the whole thing done with this and my needle tool and maybe a pencil or something. But you guys feel free to use other tools and things like that, especially if you have like dental tools. Those are really popular as well. I mean, we use those in sculpting all the time. So, you know, if you have other tools and things like that, you know, you don't have to stick with this. I'm just trying to stick with this just so you guys can see that these assignments can be done with just these basic tools that you can get in a toolkit. Okay, so Okay, so now all I'm doing is I'm just doing little fine details. Okay, guys, so this is really basically how we're doing a relief carving. Okay, so just kind of stop, slow down. You know, relief carving is not a fast, speedy thing. Okay, guys, so you know, just slowly carve it out. You know, you gotta train your mind, because you've drawn a two-dimensional object on here. You got to train your mind into thinking how you can take that two-dimensional object and start making it three-dimensional. Okay, so one of the things that helps is by drawing it on here in a three-dimensional manner. Okay, by doing that, you can see where you're going to need to go in and do different details and things like that. Okay, guys, so go slow. You know, do it in that step that I told you. You know, your lowest part being the deepest, and then each one gradually getting thicker and thicker, and then, you know, you'll get that nice, really cool, you know, reliefed carve look. Okay, now see, there's quite a bit more I'm going to do to this. Right now I've got the basic general idea. Okay, so this is how you do a relief carving on a mug. So, you know, eventually we will be drinking from our book mug or bookworm mug or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I will do another video completing this. I will do I might even just add it to this one, but you know, right now this one's going on pretty long, so even sped up, it's still going to take, you know, a few minutes just to watch. Okay, so there you go. Have fun carving, guys. You know, subscribe to my channel. You guys always know when I put up a new thing. Hit like, you know, all those things that people beg for. You know, it helps out the channel. It helps me get established, and you know, I want my stuff seen, and I'd love to know if you guys are learning from this, or if you know, think I'm up in the night. So, you know, subscribe. Let me know. I appreciate it. And until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Peace.